Hi, Mr. Devlin here. I'm going to talk about 10 little known facts you might not have known about World War I. Most of us are fairly well versed on the facts of World War I, but there are some that are so quirky that they've failed entirely to make the school books. In honour of the Great War Centenary, here are top 10 little known facts about World War I that might just come as a surprise to you. Number 1. Tanks had genders. At the beginning of the war, tanks were grouped according to their gender. The male tanks had cannons attached, while females carried machine guns. The prototype tank was named Little Willie. Number 2. Women's skin turned yellow. World War I saw many women joining the working forces. Those who worked with TNT saw their skin turn yellow as a result, as they suffered from toxic jaundice. Number 3. Explosions in France were heard in London. A team of miners worked in a secret dig. They dug tunnels under the trenches during World War I in order to plant and detonate mines there. The detonations destroyed much of the German front line and was so great the Prime Minister then heard the sound in London, 140 miles away. Number 4. Liberty sausage, Liberty cabbage and Liberty dogs were born. In America, suspicion of the Germans was so great that even German Shepherd dogs were killed. The name of Frankfurters, Hamburgers, Sauerkraut and Dachshunds were all changed to American names. Germans stopped being taught in school and the German language books were banned. Before the war, it had been the second most widely spoken language in the US. Number 5. World War I saw pioneering advances in modern medicine. Inspired by the sight of soldiers' faces ravaged by shrapnel, many of which remain covered by mass, Harold Gillis established the field of plastic surgery, pioneering the first attempts of facial reconstruction. As well as this, blood transfusion became routine to save soldiers, with the first blood bank established on the front line in 1917. Number 6. Dr. Dolittle was created. The Dr. Dolittle stories were born of Hugh Lofting's aversion to writing his children about the true horrors of the war and trench life. Instead, more creative letters were sent. Number 7. Franz Ferdinand's license plate was the cause of a strange coincidence. Archduke Franz Ferdinand and his wife were assassinated on June the 28th, 1914, an event which led to the beginning of the war. Strangely, the Archduke's number plate read A111118, a series that can be read as Armistice 11th of November 18. Number 8. Both Native Americans and African Americans served during the war. Despite the fact that they weren't granted citizenship in America until 1924, nearly 13,000 Native Americans fought during the war. Over 200,000 African Americans also served, but only 11% in combat, and this is a segregated division. Number 9. The youngest authenticated combatant to serve was only 12 years old. Many young men faked their age in order to sign up early. The youngest to do so was Sidney Lewis, who was only 12 years old at the time. And finally, number 10. Woodrow Wilson ran his campaign for a second presidential term with an anti-war slogan. "He kept us out of this war," was the slogan Woodrow Wilson adopted when he ran for his second term in office. However, he immediately renegaded from this concept when he was sworn in, declaring war on Germany only a month later. Well, there's 10 maybe unusual circumstances or bits of knowledge you might have not known about World War I. If there's any more, please leave in the comments and maybe we can add it on a second one. If you enjoyed this video, it would be nice if you could click on the like button. It'd help us out immensely. And also, if you feel like it, you can subscribe to our channel. We're going to be putting a lot more content up, and also possibly some of the other Restless Natives are going to be putting some videos and commentary up for us as well. This is Mr. Devlin signing off.